Alright guys, so today we are making viral TikTok crazy puffs. These are the ingredients that we'll be using, guys. We got some tomato sauce, some olive oil, some mozzarella and shredded cheese. We also be using some butter, some Italian seasoning. We got some pizza dough because I'm not making my own. And of course we have some pepperoni. This is pretty much it for the ingredients, guys. Let's get into it. So I went ahead and took my dough out and I added a little bit of flour, and I'm just going to be kneading this dough for a few minutes, 5 to 7 minutes or so. And then feel free to add a little bit more flour to your hands if it gets a little bit sticky. But we're going to let that rest for about 15 minutes. Alright guys, so the next thing, I have my pan here and I got some butter that I just melted. And I'm just going ahead and I'm adding this butter to each compartment that we'll be using. And this is a muffin pan, I believe. But it's a square pan. I don't know. Let me know in the comment below, guys. Alright, so next to this butter, I'm adding a little bit of this Italian seasoning. And this is roughly about, I want to say, a tablespoon. Then we're going to go ahead and go in with about a half a tablespoon of Parmesan and like a teaspoon of garlic, maybe a half a teaspoon. And guys, just give this a good mix. This is going to be our beautiful butter mixture that we'll be using. All right, we set that to the side. Now it's time to work on this dough. So I'm cutting the dough in roughly about 1-inch pieces, guys. 1-inch pieces. They look like little balls, guys. This is exactly what it looks like. Next, we're going to go ahead and put these balls in each compartment of the muffin pans. And you're going to try your best to spread them out just like I'm doing right here. And this was kind of tough because they would shrink back up. But just do it just as you guys are seeing right here. Take it, stretch it out a little bit, and just stuff it in each compartment, guys, just like this. And as you guys can see, this is exactly what it should look like. And if you notice, like I said, guys, I had to go back in there and stretch it out a little bit because it started to shrink up a little bit. I just wanted to make sure I stretched it out pretty good and got it into each corner because I didn't want it to shrink up too much when it starts baking. Next, I'm going to take this beautiful Italian butter mixture that we created, guys, and we're just going to baste the top of this dough, just as you guys are seeing right here. I went ahead and basted each compartment that we're going to be making a crazy puff in, just like you're going to see, guys. And I'm not trying to do too much. I'm just dipping it in there and just sticking it on top of this dough, just like this. All right, guys, and as you guys can see, again, I'm taking my hands and I'm going back in there and I'm stretching this dough to each corner of this muffin pan, guys, just like this, because like I said, at this point it started to shrink up a little bit. All right, next, after I got that taken care of, I'm going in with roughly about a tablespoon of tomato pizza sauce. At this point, guys, feel free to use whatever sauce you want to use. If you want to make like an Alfredo style pizza, use Alfredo sauce. But I chose the traditional tomato sauce. Next, I'm going in with some shredded mozzarella. For those of you that like fresh mozzarella, feel free to use that. I went ahead and chose shredded mozzarella because it was easier. Just take like a pinch of mozzarella cheese and put that in there. Next, I have some margarita style pepperoni. Guys, I'm just using one slice because I did not want to overcrowd the muffin containers or the muffin compartments. But guys, as you guys can see, I'm just putting that slice of pepperoni on there. And those 4 at top, those are strictly just cheese, just like you see right there. And then I went ahead and added a little bit more cheese, and it looks just like this, guys. Next, you can go in with a little bit more mozzarella. That's optional. If you're not that big of a fan of a lot of cheese, don't do it. But this is pretty much what I did, guys. I added some mozzarella and then I topped it off with a little bit of that Parmesan. And then, of course, guys, we had a little bit more of that Italian butter mixture. You just want to sprinkle that on top. And after that, it's going to go in the oven for about 18 minutes. And voila, look at this, guys. These are 10 out of 10 amazing crazy puffs. Guys, you can do this yourself. Just buy the pizza dough, whether you get it from Walmart, Target, Publix, anywhere. But just look at this, guys. They came out really, really easy. And just watch how I break this crazy puff open, guys. Look at that. You can take you a little side dish of some marinara sauce and just dip it right in there. Quick and easy. Alright guys, so you know what to do. If you like this type of content, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and as always, return common food in the world class. Thanks for watching and look forward to my next video.